Welcome to the Sports Roundup edition of Danny Ice Sportscast. Forza Juve, they say. There's a reason for this Juve tune, though. Now, there's actually no way you wouldn't have a good weekend if you watched Juventus v Napoli on Saturday. To me, it's by far the best football game this season, and I'm here with Jordanian journalist Anas to revisit the Juve-Napoli derby, and later on we'll also be looking at the North London derby, the Old Firm, and of course we'll talk about the La Liga and a host of other stories coming up on this edition of Danny Ice Podcast. We might actually be looking at some boxing as well if time permits us, and we might have to start off in Italy, where in my opinion we've actually seen the best game of the season so far, and Anas is also here to talk us through that, and we also be looking at from Lampards Chelsea side, who look like they're crawling the whole season so far, and Manchester United as well. A draw Southampton doesn't look like the greatest of results for United fans right now, and we've got a host of stories as well, like I said earlier on, and in France as well, Neymar's situation, and Gareth Bale is actually kind of enjoying himself right now in Madrid, and yeah. So a quick one on Anas. What's your thought on the Juve Napoli game? In my opinion, is the best game so far this season.
I totally agree. It was a great match. Everything changed in minutes. At the first, everyone thought it was over.
Yeah.
I don't know if Napoli is this one who has improved,
Yeah.
or Juventus became worse. But Ancelotti is quite familiar with these scenarios.
Yeah.
Everyone remember this scenario last season with Milan.
Oh,
It's the first match in the season.
Mhm.
He conceded 2 goals.
Yeah.
After that, he become and make remontada, and now he just bring Manolas, and everyone remember his remontada of Barcelona. He's familiar to score these goals, and he started the remontada against Juve.
Yeah.
But as we say in Middle East, beautiful always incomplete.
All right, I like that word though. Well, for the sake of listeners who might have missed the game, we've actually got a piece of it right now for you. Just have a listen.
Back on home soil, they face the league's best of the rest. Napoli with a corner after a quarter of an hour. They've let it run, and now the break is on, and the substitute, Danilo, right at the heart of it. They've got plenty forward. Ronaldo's up as well. Danilo! How about that for an introduction?
What a counter-attack. And this is really good play. Drags it inside, sets up Danilo, and he gets enough on it. Just side foots it beyond the goalkeeper.
Matuidi. Higuain, lovely turn! It had to be him! Lauded by Juventus, the former Napoli hero. A real sense of inevitability about this one.
Well, we talked about his movement without the ball. What about his movement with the ball? Drags Koulibaly in, and we know how good a defender he is, and then just wriggles past him, threatens to shoot.
Khedira waits for support. Khedira! Wouldn't that have been a peach of a goal? Matuidi inviting for Douglas Costa. Surely this time 3-0 Juventus. Cristiano Ronaldo's first of this season, opening this new campaign, the champions, with a swagger and a bounce befitting a near decade of dominance. Special here for Napoli to come back. Maybe it will, because Manolas heads in for 3-1 and gets his first goal in a Napoli shirt.
It's going to be a tight one. I think Emre Can was the player that was just keeping him on side. It's a good header, good ball played in behind. They just went to sleep.
Lozano wanting it played. There he is! 3-2! Oh, it's on! The comeback is on! Don't move a muscle. Douglas Costa. Goodness me. Chances flying at both ends. Can they find an equaliser here? Oh, they can! Just incredible! Di Lorenzo takes the congratulations on this epic comeback. Oh, Koulibaly! Oh! A horror show for Napoli, right at the death! Simply astonishing. A blockbuster fixture. Juventus 4, Napoli 3.
Wow, what a game. 3-0 up. Did Juventus lose it or Napoli end it?
I think both of them.
Right.
Entering Lozano changed the game.
Yeah.
Ancelotti also made some changes, is very important.
That's why he's a genius, I guess.
Yes, but we need to remember that Juventus play without coach.
Okay.
The manager in the hospital.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry.
So it's not easy. We can't judge now on Juventus, but I think they maybe take it comfortable. You score 3-0, and it's close to impossible to back after that. So
to get 3 goals, to come back from 3 goals down, that's a very difficult
It's
task.
difficult. It's still difficult.
Yeah, I also thought Napoli played some good football, especially in the second half. And this new signing, Heaven Lozano, was exceptional on the day. He only just signed from PSV, and with a performance like that, could you tell? You could actually tell the amount of cash that was splashed on him in bringing him to Napoli. You think it's worth it? It's worth it, that amount of money?
Yeah, sure. He began his career with Pachuca, win in Mexico,
Right,
winning the CONCACAF Champions League. In 2016, everyone noticed this player because he's scoring about 43 goals.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes,
goals,
that's a lot
for a winger as well.
So BSV Eindhoven observing this player and bring him. And he winning also with Eindhoven in the first season in the Netherlands, and finish as the team top scorer. So, but I think the moment he proved he proved himself.
Yes,
it's in the World Cup.
Right.
2018. Everyone asked, "Who's this guy?
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?" And actually. I feel it's very strange because just Napoli have this desire to bring Lozano. No one to fight about this player.
That tells everyone the scouting.
Everyone go to the young direct. No one think this talent, great talent. We can bring him I think it's not too much to him.
You
But
know,
the Napoli way, it's
yeah.
nothing.
Genuinely, I hope he continues because we've kind of seen some players do come in, show a bit of talent, and then they go missing. Like,
Okay, but he's now has 2 year.
Yeah.
It's
It's
good
quite
time.
long,
It's quite
yeah.
good. It's not just. I see him on the World Cup.
Yeah.
I saw him
In
on
the
the
World
World
Cup,
Cup,
yeah.
and he was great. And now he's
He's
nothing.
still doing good, yeah.
Nothing, and
Yeah.
I think he has a good future,
Okay, right.
especially for Mexican player.
Yeah, that's right.
They
You guess
always
that?
fight,
Yeah,
but they are not lucky.
right. And why they call him the Chucky Lozano? That's another name he's got right there. And what even makes it more scary is obviously not for me and you, but for defenders in the Serie A, he didn't even start the game. He came on in like the 47th minute, and he was Napoli's first player. Certainly, Ancelotti will be taking some credit for that.
Yes, that's give Ancelotti this image. He as hero and he's smart, but I
Yeah.
think he was not smart because
Yeah, he should have started him.
he should
maybe.
start
Yeah,
he should
they
start
should have
with him.
started him.
But sometimes because people they don't know who's Lozano, they
Mhm.
think yes he changed the game by
Yeah.
these tactics.
Yeah.
But he doesn't change the game. He should start with Lozano.
But in other words as well, in other sense as well, you would try to understand him not starting Lozano because Lorenzo Insigne is another incredible talent.
Yes, I would say that, but I think Ancelotti love this excitement, entertainment. I don't forget about Fiorentina
Yeah.
4-3. It's like he play without defenders and.
Tell me about it.
That's the
Koulibaly,
problem.
yeah.
That's the problem. This is done the second season with Napoli, and he should be more stability.
Yeah.
Do
I
you know
think
what
this
I mean?
season his defensive side is not that great.
And I
compared
think
to
Lozano
last
should
season.
be a priority, even
Right.
if you have a good talent in midfield and striker.
Where would you play Insigne then? Because he's quite good. Like you've had Insigne who's been with you for more than a season or two, and he's been incredible. It's a bit difficult to bring in someone new on the first. I guess I don't know, but maybe yeah. But I think Lozano would prove to be a good
They
talent.
can
in
play
this Serie A.
together. They can play together.
Yeah.
I think they can play together. Because you can maybe start with two striker. Why not?
Yeah, you could actually even play three up top as well. Honestly, I wouldn't have that guts in me to take someone off like a Lorenzo Insigne. But one man who's a bit under the radar is Douglas Costa. I feel like he plays an important role in the team.
He doesn't.
But he doesn't get recognized.
He doesn't underrated.
Yeah.
But I think this is problem with all players from Brazil.
Yeah.
There is no professionality.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
If you look to the last season, what the problem with Douglas Costa and Allegri? Do you know what?
No, what was it?
He have a lot of problem. He made accident.
Okay.
Yes, and because he drive too fast and made accident, absent for 6 weeks or something like that. So the club
typical Brazilian.
Yeah. So the club told them, no, you won't be able to stay here. You should leave the club. And he just the last season he doesn't play. He didn't play anything. But when Sarri come, he changed everything in Napoli. And if you see Higuain now still in the club, and Douglas Costa still in the club, and he gave him another chance. But everyone know about Douglas Costa. He is a great player, and we saw him always and everyone thinks.
I remember him in Bayern, and he had some incredible performances in Bayern as well.
The problem with him is stability.
Yeah.
There's no stability.
All right.
And sometimes make some problems. So the club want to...
of the field incidents, I guess. Another guy as well. Is obviously this guy that the so-called Chelsea flop, Gonzalo Higuain.
Yeah.
Should Chelsea have had a bit of patience on that guy? Because we see a different Gonzalo Higuain in Juventus compared to the Higuain we saw in Chelsea.
I don't think should be more patient, because the problem with Higuain in Milan and Chelsea, it's psychology. It is not about he's not a good player. He is a great player, and he proved that in Napoli. He proved that in
Juve
as well.
Yeah. So why not the Premier League then?
He doesn't have a great record with Real Madrid, but also he's proved he a good striker. The problem with that is he's feel like an injustice, unfair.
Yeah.
Why me? I should leave Real Madrid to Napoli and then go to Juve and throw me to Milan.
Yeah.
And then to Chelsea like I was nothing.
Yeah.
I'm a great player. I told
he's a good finisher.
What he think. I'm struggle enough in Napoli, and now this is my chance in Juve, and they bring Ronaldo. so he doesn't have any problem with Ronaldo, but the problem is the club want to rid of him. Because his salary and everything. So I think if he still with Chelsea or Milan, he will not play good.
Well, what a season we do have on our hands right there in the Serie A. AC Milan with their first win of the season, they beat Brescia by a goal to nil. A performance Marco Giampaolo will be happy about.
I hate to speak about AC Milan and Manchester United, really, because it's same problem every season, every year. There is no player. To be honest, it's not manager problems. It's not about who's the manager, or it is. The problem is there is no player, player.
But they do have the money to bring in players. And what was the problem with AC Milan this season?
And they will not bring. They have money like Manchester United.
Yeah.
But they will not pay anything for players. So
why is that?
So I think because when you bring a new manager, you bring a new vision.
Right.
So you should bring a new player.
Yeah.
And if you want to rebuild the club, you should bring a new player, even if you want to bring these people from maybe youth club or something like that. But it should be a new vision.
Yeah.
So you can't bring 5 managers with same players, same problems, and think it will be okay.
Will work,
I think it's what the owner and the president of AC Milan and Manchester United think about it. Yes, we can blame the manager every time. For example, bring Mourinho, bring Ole Solskjaer, bring Gattuso, and then, give him 1 year. Make everyone say, no, we don't need Gattuso, we don't need Mourinho. Please change him. So when you change, you ask me to change, and I listen and hear to you to your request, and it's okay. I change it, and the problem is still
the problem is not being solved. On Sunday there was the derby della Capitale, and it finished 1-0. Stadio Olimpico was the venue of attraction on both sides, with Lazio and Roma hitting the post 6 times. And earlier in the game, 70 minutes in, penalty to Roma, Dzeko steps up to make it 1-0, hitting the post 3 times in the first 25 minutes. It looked like it would be one of those days for Lazio. after both teams have had like 5 shots hitting the frame, Luis Alberto made one of the chances pay finally, which is in the, I think, was it the 60 something minute?
The problem between
Yeah.
matches Lazio and Roma, there is random football more than football. Real football.
Yeah, I think that derby is a difficult one. Like
because the tension.
It's too tension.
Yeah, it's too tension. You feel player very more stress. They think just I want to rid of the ball. It's war everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere they say see the ball, they just want to throw this ball.
Yeah.
So I think this kind of pressure, this kind of tension, it's not good for football.
But that's Lazio, and
That's
Roma. That is why it's called a derby della Capitale.
That's war, not football.
Else,
because when you affect on the player, like that, do you think player should play should play great football or excitement matches with that
type of pressure,
amount or type of pressure?
It's one of the craziest derbies. How would you feel? Right, this is a question to you. Right, how would you feel if you pay money to go watch a football match? Yeah, and you see 6 shots hit the post. No, like it's still 1-0, like no goals. Well, how would you feel? Let's say you paid £70 to watch a game. 6 balls hitting the post.
Yes, I will not think just about the money, because sometimes I do that with the cinema. I go to cinema and feel it's boring.
Yeah.
So when you
we've all had that,
when you go to so derby or match, for example, between Real Madrid and Barcelona, Lazio, Roma. And you see boring match like this,
and they were literally possessing the ball the whole time. Like
just no chances, no missing balls, no shots. It's just really you feel it. Yes, I waste my time, but I'm stupid because that's happened every time.
Yeah,
that's what I will feel. Especially if it's between Roma and Lazio. There is no excitement much.
Yeah, it's only off-field incidents, I guess.
Maybe one time every decade. Yeah.
Right, I like that one. I tell you one thing though, it only means one thing.
Oh, wow.
We're out for a long night. Well, 2 goals from Duvan Zapata was just not enough to pick up 3 points against the high-scoring Torino side. Also, Antonio Conte's Inter side maintained a 100% record with a 2-1 win away to Cagliari, and Romelu Lukaku was again on target for Inter Milan side. New signing Christian Zapata, another Zapata in here, was on target as Genoa beat Fiorentina 2-1 at the Stadio Luigi Ferraris, and that was a very interesting game there. And Lecce also lost by a goal to nil at home to Verona, and Sassuolo beat Sampdoria by 4-1. Now, Udine also lost 3-1 at home to Parma, and Anasa, Parma looking a very promising side this season. Are we looking at a side that could be challenging in the top 4 in Serie A or top 6?
Yes, I think they will be a dark horses in this league. And guess what? Jorginho is still alive. Yes,
I tell you what,
he made everything. He was the best man. In this match. Made everything. They have a great goalkeeper.
Oh yeah,
Luigi Sipa.
Luigi Sipa.
Luigi Sipa.
Yes, very good keeper. Yeah.
So with the great goalkeeper, Gervinho. Also, obviously, he's a great player. So I think Parma can fight at least for top 6. But
yeah.
they will try to fight for top four. It's not easy,
Yeah.
but I think they can't do that.
Honestly, coming into this season,
And
I actually wrote them off.
For who
Yeah.
like to bet, I think bet on Parma. It's with good returns.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good money for you then.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, Luigi Sipe, it's was at Napoli. Would you imagine? Would you have imagined that he was at
No.
Napoli
He was
2 seasons ago?
Really?
Yeah. And he actually played for Empoli as well. That was in 2014-15 season.
Okay, but why Napoli? Why Napoli still?
Because he only had one appearance. Only one appearance the whole season.
Okay.
So I think he just wanted to play.
We should mention that
Yeah.
the maybe Parma
Yeah.
administration
Yeah.
have ambitious plan.
Oh yes, yeah.
They today I read news about Mathieu Doramian. They bring it Mathieu Doramian from Manchester City, Manchester United.
One
He's
of
a
my
good
favorite
defender.
players, yeah.
Gervinho, we now know about.
I don't know whether that guy he's like an alien. Like
Yes.
Gervinho comes on today and he's off tomorrow. Like he's that, but he's an exciting player, you know. And one thing I like about that.
But I love I
Yeah.
love this player.
Yeah.
When he was with Arsenal,
Oh,
he was great.
oh,
I don't
guess-
know.
No,
I don't
think,
know what's happening. He just disappeared. I don't know.
I think at Arsenal at some point he was good, and then he just, I don't know, he just fell out of love of football or something, and then he just went out of the radar.
But bring it right, man. This goalkeeper you told us from Napoli.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
guys.
and Gervinho.
Yeah, Luigi
Yes,
Sepe, yeah.
it's good plan to.
Yeah.
bring-
Looks like they've got something good going
Yes.
forward as well in
Yes,
Parma.
yes.
Yeah. So talking about a side to watch, like you said, in Parma, day 3 in the Bundesliga, and RB Leipzig are top of the league with 100% record, unbeaten. Now they've just beaten a Mönchengladbach side that haven't lost a game yet in this league, and they beat them 3-1. Should we look at RB Leipzig as another title challenger in the German Bundesliga this season?
Yes, definitely. We should say that Leipzig this season the team will fight to the title. Everyone expects Borussia Dortmund, but Borussia
and Bayern Munich as well.
Dortmund they back to old habit.
They lost to the weekend.
They lost.
Yeah, we will come to that as well. Yeah.
So I think Leipzig maybe could rescue the Bundesliga from boring Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Bayern Munich they
Because
usually it's quite normal with Bayern Munich.
Because without a new challenger,
yeah,
Bundesliga, I will not watch
Bundesliga. I know.
Because it's not just about Bayern Munich, but also Borussia Dortmund. You feel like they will not do it anyway. So even when Bayern Munich last season lost a lot of matches, they have the lead. They can finish the season. They insist to lose the title. It's
something in Germany.
We don't want this title.
Yeah, I think Dortmund start off very well, and then towards the end of the season, for some reason I don't know, they just start falling off.
Just Leipzig work without noise. They keep stars. They didn't sell the stars. For example, the striker Werner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Timo Werner. Yeah.
Timo Werner.
Yeah.
They not sell Timo Werner to Bayern Munich or any clubs. So that's a good sign. They want to challenge. They work to challenge.
And talking about Timo Werner, just to add, he had a hat trick over the weekend, 3 goals against Mönchengladbach. We talk about Lewandowski, we talk about Harry Kane, but if you look at this guy's finishing, this guy should be one of the guys to be talked about soon. Like if
He's
not
a great
now,
finisher.
he's a great
He's
finisher.
he's a great finisher.
And he's not getting that credit. Is it because he's in Leipzig?
I watch him in the World Cup 2018, and everyone speak about Timo Werner, and I saw the player. I feel he's not a great talent or something like that. Why everyone speak about Timo Werner? Really.
Yeah.
So after that, when I watch him on with Leipzig on Bundesliga, I find out he's great finisher. He's just this type of player stay on the box. And suddenly,
a Thomas Müller type.
Suddenly, come from nowhere. And scores. So he's not a great talent. He's not a great maybe shooter or something like that. But he knows.
He's at the right place at the right time, I guess.
That's the word I going to say. Right place
at the right time.
Right time.
Well, talking about the Bundesliga. Bayern thrashed Mainz by 6-1, and Benjamin Pavard and Ivan Perisic all on target in that one. Freiburg were beaten 2-1 by FC Cologne, and Leverkusen could only get points at home to Hoffenheim. Schalke also, after defeats to Bayern, bounced back with a 3-0 win over Hertha Berlin in the other game. Wolfsburg also drew Paderborn by it was a 1-1 in that game, and Bremen beat Augsburg by 3-2. Frankfurt also beat Fortuna Düsseldorf by 2-1, and the biggest upset of the weekend is FC Union Berlin beating Borussia Dortmund 3-1. What a way to get their first win in Bundesliga history.
I think it's nothing new about Borussia Dortmund because they always surprise us. Surprise us by winning or losing. Always surprise us. When you expect Borussia Dortmund to do something, they lose. In Champions League, I think last season Borussia Dortmund will beat Tottenham. That's what I think. Or it will be difficult matches. And we lost 3-0. I think what happened to this team? So they always surprise us. I think without stability, they're not going to compete. But we shouldn't ignore the change that happened with Bayern Munich. They start bad,
and then they finish very good.
Defeat Schalke 3-0 or 4-0, something like that. 6-1 with Mainz. It's like the manager finally know how
he's basically like finding his feet.
Yes. Find his feet in the club with a
new players, Benjamin Pavard and Ivan Perisic. Whoa, those two guys. And that's actually, I've got something for you here. Yeah, I wish I could have told you to put money on that. Union Berlin to beat Dortmund. You would have been richer right now. Well, do you know the odds on that anyway? FC Union to beat Borussia Dortmund.
No.
Okay, I'll tell you now. 7-1. So imagine you put money on it and you've got both teams to score as well. We're talking some hundreds there, right? 200s, 300s,
I shouldn't miss that.
Next time out.
The problem with Borussia Dortmund, you can't expect
you don't know when they're gonna lose.
Yes, which time they will do that.
Okay, right. Now a quick one on the game. We're talking about Union Berlin having a good performance against Dortmund. Do you see them staying in the league come next year in May?
Hertha Berlin?
No, Union Berlin. You see them staying in the league, not getting relegated, obviously. Surviving, they're staying there because this is their first ever Bundesliga appearance.
Yes, because when you beat Borussia Dortmund, the first matches. You speak about this round 3 or
one of the three.
Round 3. So that's a good sign. You are here to fight, not to concede goals
Yeah,
and
yeah.
received defeats.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I see them, and actually, I want to say something about Bundesliga. Bundesliga always surprise us
Yeah.
because sometimes you look to the bottom and see Schalke
Mhm.
struggle.
Yeah, that was 2 seasons
The
ago.
next
Yeah.
season, look to the top and
Mid-table,
see
yeah.
Schalke fight
Yeah.
for the Bundesliga or at least for top four.
Yeah.
So in Bundesliga you can't guess. You just it's like a draw.
Yeah.
Someone in
You can't really tell what's gonna happen. Like, it's quite
yes,
not
it's like
predictable.
through
there.
dice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
you need to see the levels of
Yeah.
every team to know that.
And guess what? Talking about the relegation, the bookies got Union Berlin 5-6 to go down, and actually favorites to get relegated are Paderborn 8-5. I thought I'd tell you that because that will help you in your bets. Right. In La Liga. Don't say I didn't tell you anyway. In La Liga, Osasuna held Barcelona to a 2-2 draw at Pamplona, and Wonder Kid Fati and Sumane was on target for Barcelona. And 16 years old, how good is he, Anas? Tell us.
He's the third youngest player to ever score in La Liga. And do you know Spanish media claim that Spain want to call him up to their youth teams?
Oh, is it?
He has not played for the country, his birth at any level, so that's why.
Yeah, that's Guinea-Bissau.
And he has been with Barcelona Youth Academy since 2012. But the first question for me, the main question, it's why Valverde should call him.
Yes,
just 16.
Yeah, yes. Apparently, like at the Barcelona youth teams, like he's been promising. Like he's been scoring goals, 2 goals a game. But there are some people that are also saying he's been a bit selfish and. But Valverde looked at him and he looked at, what a talent, Let me give him a try. Or probably even sell him,
Because Barcelona missed Messi, who's yet to play this season because a calf injury.
Yeah, but Messi's situation is. I don't think it's because of Messi. I think he just wanted to give him an opportunity, and probably they would look to sell him because I don't see him being a key member of the Barca team for now. And he might not even be getting playing time for a long time.
That's my question.
So,
you have Griezmann, Luis Suarez.
Yeah,
a lot of players like Dembele.
Exactly,
So why bring
someone at that age as well? But
at that age?
I think he just wants to give him that exposure and then sell him.
Promotions for academy.
Because Barcelona have quite a number of youngsters through, but it's only a few that make it. I hope he's one of them. The few that goes on to big things. Now I thought we were done talking about Gareth Bale. Until this weekend. He comes out with the good and bad. Anas, can you tell us, is there anything that Bale has given us just yet?
We spoke about the Gareth Bale situation a lot.
Yeah. We've done quite a few weeks now.
Already.
Yeah.
But he scored last day 2 goals.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think he's maybe tried to prove himself again. And said I want to be a part of this team and score 2 goals.
Yeah.
And prove for everyone that the problem is not just Carvel, it's the team.
The team,
both
right,
the team, the managers. So I think, but in Arabic, as I said before, it's beautiful, always incomplete.
Which
so
really
he
like
just
that.
go and get a red card.
Yeah.
I think it's why he
did
that. He doesn't need to do that, so he will miss at least 1 match. And Real Madrid in just not good situation because Hazard absent and a lot of things. So I think there and also the international week,
Mhm.
so he will maybe not here for 3 weeks for Real
Yeah.
Madrid, and
Mm.
that's a long time
Mhm.
for the memory of fans Real
Yeah,
Madrid,
to
because
forget.
he always go to 1 month and back. So that's
Yeah.
do you that's what I think about Real Madrid.
So 2-2 that finished. Who will be the happiest side of the two? Is it Villarreal or Real Madrid in this case?
No one.
No one. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one. Not Real Madrid, not Villarreal.
Atletico?
Because Villarreal, they think about, yes, we will bring 3 points to
Yeah.
our bucket,
Yeah.
and they cannot keep it.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid, I would say Real Madrid would
A
be
little
happy with
bit,
1 point,
yeah. 1 point,
a little
yeah.
bit,
That, yeah.
but the problem, it's not good, as it's not good situation to think about. Yes, I bring 1 point, I could lose everything.
Yeah.
It's not this situation to think about that. You should rethink about the whole situation. The worst pre-season.
Yeah.
Now Zidane start was worse than Lopetegui.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? It's I think this song it should do you know this song? Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
It's from the film.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think I've
Yes,
seen
can
it.
you
Yeah.
imagine that?
Yeah.
This lady, can you imagine that? So can you imagine Real Madrid? It's worse than Lopetegui term, and
Yeah.
the results,
Mm.
the performance, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing, Real
Yeah.
Madrid.
Yeah.
So I don't think Real Madrid will think about point.
Yeah.
They should rethink about the whole situation.
Yeah. Right. I think you did mention earlier Atletico will be the happiest of the two sides, right? Because
Yeah.
Atletico now will be thinking, I've opened up a gap for Real Madrid and Barcelona in this case. Would that be very important in Chelsea's
Atletico
title
Madrid
races?
already in favor, because
Yeah.
the performance in pre-season was great,
Mm-hmm.
and amazing.
Yeah.
But and we know about the Real Madrid and
Yeah.
Barcelona
thing,
levels.
yeah,
It's so
yeah.
bad, so
Yeah.
bad performance and
Mm.
result. It's just not the performance.
Mhm.
There is a lot of a problem with the Barcelona. It's with manager, with Valverde. Everyone
Right.
knows Valverde is not fit to Barcelona.
Yeah.
And with Real Madrid, the whole situation start from president to the fans. So, but Atletico Madrid, he's seem in good situation with the new players like Joao Felix. But the problem for me, I expect more than that. More than this performance.
As
He
a
just
big
get,
club, they are, yeah.
he get a good result, but he's still suffering.
Yeah.
He's still suffering. The first half with Ibar was awful.
Yeah.
Awful. Concede 2 goals. He was lucky in the the second half, and he was good enough to back again. He plays good, so I think anyway, without good performance or with good performance, Atletico Madrid is in favor to
Favorite to win the
win
title.
this title.
Right. Atletico Madrid has suffered a scare, 2 goals down inside 20 minutes, and they managed to get a win. Eibar will take the lead 7 minutes in, a header from Charles Diaz, and things were not going that good. It was basically things were going from bad to worse when Anaita Abila scored his 4th goal for Eibar in 3 years with the help of a deflection. Yao Felix will put one back, and in the second half, Vitolo would also come on from the bench to make it 2-2, and late on 90th minute, Thomas Partey, the Ghanaian international, will score the winner for Atletico to take off 3 points. And as looks like Atletico are on course in terms of winning the title this season.
Yes, we mentioned that already.
Yeah.
3 points. 3 matches, 9 points. It's the perfect starting for. Yes, perfect start for Atletico Madrid, and if they keep it like this, absolutely the title will go to
to
Atletico
Atletico.
Madrid, yeah.
I genuinely think they still do need to win games against Real Madrid and Barcelona, because we all see
No.
those games are very important in winning the title, the La Liga title.
I will tell you why it's not important.
Why?
Because Barcelona and Real Madrid already lost a lot of points from small matches.
Yeah.
It's not important matches.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. Before Real Madrid and Barcelona, they not lose it a lot of points. They get 90 points, something 95. So the important match, it's with Atletico Madrid or with Barcelona, with Real Madrid, because this matches decided who will win in this title. But now, already, if you lose 3 points from Real Madrid, it will reduce the gap for 1 point.
Yeah.
So,
but Atletico have got to go to Sociedad next. That's after the international break.
yes.
That's a difficult one. So, and I think who was Barcelona got after the break? Barcelona are home to Valencia. That's another tough one.
But the motivate
Madrid,
for
Levante.
Atletico Madrid, it's now it's great.
Yeah,
9 points.
9 points. Yeah,
With 4 point
looking
gap.
good.
Yes, it's looking
yeah.
good. So now I think the player will fight.
Yeah.
For the game until they play with Barcelona or Real Madrid, and that's different case.
Yeah. Okay. So Valencia beat Mallorca 2-0, and Espanyol also losing 3-0 at home to Granada. Levante's 2 late goals saw them pick up maximum points against Valladolid, and Betis 2-1 win over Leganes also saw them climb up. Getafe also drew with Alaves. And guess what? In France, it was a weekend where homophobic banners have been the most talking points aside Neymar's transfer to Barcelona failing. Now, and as after weeks and weeks and weeks of not knowing the future of Neymar, it looks like we finally do. As it stands, Neymar is staying at PSG. And is that the right decision for both parties?
Actually, I expect Neymar to stay in PSG, but after what I listened from the news and the vice president of Barcelona about Neymar's situation, I think he will leave. But for me, I think PSG play maybe a great play on great idea. They say to Neymar, you want to leave, right?
Yeah.
So we have no problem. Just go to Barcelona and bring him to negotiate with Barcelona, and we need just pay 150 million. 150 million.
Million.
150 million. So Barcelona cannot pay that or offer that because
is it that they don't want to pay or they can't pay? Because I think Barcelona can pay if they want to. They just don't want to. Maybe.
They can't pay because they bring Griezmann.
Oh yeah,
and pay
true,
100. 20, yes.
Yeah.
So they can't pay. So in this situation for PSG, it's win-win because they know Barcelona cannot pay that much for bringing Neymar, and they convince Neymar. Yes, we don't have any problem. We can sell you, but the problem, no one ready to pay for you.
Yeah.
Even Real Madrid. And I think Barcelona for PSG situation, if any team pay for PSG, they will be happy to
get rid of him.
Yeah.
Right. Then finally we'll be going to the Premier League, and where Frank Lampards stay at Chelsea is still in question.
Yes.
Yet another time he's doing a game.
That's what I told you the last week.
Yeah.
Same problem. Mistake.
It looks like the mistakes is still there. Like the problem is still there.
Same problems, same mistakes. second half
Yeah.
always awful.
The second half.
The problem he start the match in the best way. Score 2 goals, and after that, even if he will score 5 goals, I know any team can beat Chelsea and back with a lot of scores. So I think the problem is with the manager, with Frank Lampard. I start to believe that.
Yeah.
The problem is with the manager.
Not the players?
Not the players. Not the players. Absolutely not with the players.
Why? Is it
Because
the tactics
when you score 2 goals, 3 goals,
yeah,
and finish the first half with lead by 2 goals or 3 goals, and always any team, Sheffield United, Norwich City, Leicester City, back.
Yeah.
So that's not just because the defender bad or the player bad. That because
the manager
I think the manager doesn't know how to control the match, and I think if you look to his changes, it was very bad.
Yeah,
it's not just this game, all game, and also for the next time. Where is Kanti?
Kante's injured.
Injured.
Yeah.
You checked from that.
Yeah.
Okay, even if he injured, he can bring anyone to play in midfield to help
this guy who I think, well, he's not had a good time at Chelsea is Timo Bakayoko, right? Now he's been sold back. He's been taken back to Monaco, so he's basically left the club now. Could it be he's one of the guys that could, in place of Kante, is injured, could fit him there? You never know. He might start having good games. Is that a decision you think Frank Lampard's got it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can.
Because Bakayoko is a good player. He's not that bad.
It is not about he's bad or is not bad. It's about you need to think about all situation.
Yeah.
For example, when everyone speak about Manchester United,
yeah,
and why they sell Lukaku, not because everyone think Lukaku is a great striker or great player. It's about what if Rashford injured, who will replace Rashford? Greenwood?
You need a good, I don't know. Well, apparently he's got good finishing. I think apparently he's one of the best finishers, but I don't know if you want to use him as a good replacement. Like, what do you think? No.
Greenwood?
Yeah.
Replacement Lukaku. No one can replace Lukaku anyway.
Right, and also is Tammy Abraham the player for Chelsea going forward?
I bet on this player.
You think he can carry Chelsea?
I told you before.
You did say
I
that.
think I told you before.
Yeah.
Abraham is absolutely the best striker for the future. For the future,
right?
Yes, for the future. And right now, I put him on fantasy.
Yeah.
The first time I saw him against Manchester United, even Chelsea lost. I think Tommy Abraham is a great striker, and but Chelsea still need another striker.
They can't get anyone now because it's the transfer window.
I know. After.
But maybe we should give more chances to Michi Batshuayi. You never know.
Batshuayi.
Yeah, he could.
It is
Giroud as well.
No.
Giroud is okay,
No, it's time for Giroud to leave Chelsea. I think maybe Batshuayi, but it's just for replacement.
Yeah.
Emergency case?
Yeah.
Emergency case.
Right, okay. So a quick one on this one, yeah? Where do you think Chelsea will finish? If should Lampard stay? Performances like this keep going, but they nick results here and there. Where do you think they'll finish?
Not in top 6.
Not in top 6?
Not 7, 8. But I will tell you something.
Yeah.
when I look to the table,
Mhm.
there is we can't sure there is a problem. For example, great Liverpool,
Yeah.
a great Manchester City,
Mhm.
the worst Tottenham, the worst Arsenal, the worst version from Manchester United, the worst version from Chelsea. So we think also Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you look to who's will compete Chelsea on six.
It's the sixth place.
Yes, sixth place.
We could have Wolverhampton or Everton. Yeah.
No one because if you look if every team after Liverpool all teams after Manchester City have 5 points.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, that's all right. Southampton held Manchester United to a 1-1 draw and down to 10 men. You'll be thinking United will take advantage and get a win. Looking at this game, I think United were not lucky to get a win. Would you agree with me on that? Or was it United not being lucky to get a win, or was it Southampton
no, I think
to get a win?
I think it's a fair result.
It's a fair result for both teams, yeah?
For both teams.
Okay.
Because Southampton play very well, but was sent off player, get red card.
Yeah.
So that makes Southampton in difficult situation.
Yeah.
But
And they had to defend
until
really to the end.
until 70 minutes,
Mhm.
Southampton play better than United, and United didn't play well.
Yeah.
So it's fair result. But as a United fan,
Yeah.
I would to tell you we deserve to lose, not
Right.
just for the draw.
Yeah.
Because when Southampton loses one player,
Yeah.
play with 10 player for 20 minutes, and you didn't make any really chance, it's just like you just wait to be lucky. It's
Okay.
just you wait someone like Daniel James
Yeah.
to
get
solve
a goal,
to solve everything. By the way, Daniel James proved himself
Yeah.
in
Is he one of the
difficult
guys
ways.
that could be very key for United in this season if they should get top 4? Or
They will
even-
not get top
You think
four.
they won't get top four?
No. Even in the dream.
Wow.
It's
Who do you think will make top 4?
top 4.
Mhm. If you
I
had to
think
give an order.
Arsenal, City,
Tottenham, yeah.
City, Liverpool.
Yeah.
I am sure about Arsenal.
Chelsea, no?
Tottenham, it's more close. No, not Chelsea. Tottenham,
Yeah.
Leicester City, more close to
More
4.
close,
Yes,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
between
yeah.
Leicester and Tottenham. Chelsea United, 4, 6.
Talking
7,
about
something
Leicester.
like that.
Talking about Leicester. 3-1 against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Are we looking at another season where we could have Leicester do the Leicester again?
Yeah.
Is it one of those seasons
But
they could just be winning and then hope these two big clubs cancel each other out, Liverpool and Man City, and then take advantage?
No, it's difficult to compete.
Yeah.
To compete City and Liverpool.
So
to
they're
be
not
clear,
winning the league this
it's impossible. It's impossible. It's not just because
You never
because
know.
Leicester
You never
City,
know.
because Leicester City it's great or bad or
Yeah.
but Leicester City when they won the title they get 5 points or something like that.
Yeah.
Manchester City get 95, 97.
97, yeah.
So even Liverpool get 95. They
96,
lost
yeah.
96.
Yeah.
They lost.
Yeah.
So it's
96 or 97.
it's impossible for
Yeah.
Leicester City to get more than 90 points. It's impossible.
Right.
But I think it's about maybe surprise us, get maybe third or just compete the top 4, get a place. And I think Leicester City we can sure from that in the next game with Manchester United.
Yeah.
This game it's very important for both sides, for Manchester United and Leicester City. For Leicester City, to say for everyone, yes, we are coming here for a great competition, even if it's not for title, it's for top 4. And for Manchester United, they should wake up.
Yeah. Right. City 4, Brighton 0. Aguero 2 goals.
City
Is the league getting too easy for Aguero?
Yeah.
It looks like it, innit?
Yeah.
Like Aguero is finding the league too easy. It's every season.
I believe
he's there. He's there.
I believe Manchester City and Liverpool on other league.
They are somewhere. They are on another level, right?
Yes, another level, another league. I just go to drink tea for watching Manchester City, and they score in minute 2 or something. De Bruyne. So we can't even. We need to wait 10 minutes. Some hopes they maybe draw or
something.
But even 10 minutes we can't get. Just 5 minutes they score.
They're on another level. These two clubs. As it is, right. This is what I feel, right. I feel like the Premier League is losing its competitiveness.
Yeah.
Because we've had is it 2 seasons now? Liverpool, Man City. Liverpool, Man City. Like Tottenham was in the mix, but now it looks like this season.
It is not 2 seasons. It's not 2 seasons because the first season it's between City and Manchester United.
Oh yeah, and
then Liverpool. But the problem it's
looking
going
like
to
a
be
2-horse race now.
It's going to be a 2 horses just between Liverpool and Manchester City.
And the
in
way
the future and no.
Yeah.
Because just imagine if Manchester City get the title. The 3 times in a row. Even Ferguson, I think.
It looks too easy. It's looking like the La Liga, where before the season starts, it's Barca or Madrid.
Yeah,
I think Premier League is turning into.
So everyone know it's Liverpool and Manchester City great, but the other teams, the other club.
Yeah, if nothing is done, I think the Premier League will lose that competitiveness.
I think and other clubs just give up.
Yeah.
Just give up something like that,
which is not good for the Premier League either. But we've known it to be the most. I
believe someone will bring Pep Guardiola and someone will Pep Jurgen Klopp, so that maybe bring the competitive back.
Yeah, because it's just
because I think it's about manager. It's just not about the players.
Right. So Liverpool 3, Burnley 0. There was an incident which you pinpointed earlier on
about
Sadio Mane and Salah's incident.
We spoke about that, mentioned the tension between 2 players. I think Klopp made this problem this time.
He caused
because not. I think Mane. He's not angry because Mohamed Salah didn't pass to him.
Yeah.
Because if you look to Mane, he also didn't pass to Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
And they know there is competition. Everyone knows between Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane, and no one could help. The other, but I think Sadio Mane angry from Klopp. Klopp always replace Sadio Mane after 70 minutes.
Yeah.
So why? A big star like Ronaldo or Messi,
85th
the manager doesn't replace them. Doesn't replace them.
Yeah.
So why he think because of Salah, because Salah is the best star in the team? No, so I think this time Sadio Mane cannot be patient, especially after Mohamed Salah ignore him.
Yeah.
And in purpose, he doesn't pass to him. He could pass to him, and Sadio Mane could score. So it is about the.
I'll quickly cut you on that, listeners. What you're talking about is the pass incident. There was an incident where Salah could have passed the ball to Sadio Mane to score, and then he didn't. He wasn't in a good position anyway as well. We've got that on our Twitter
But
page, so you can have a look at that on our Twitter
I told
page
you,
as well.
I told you,
Yeah.
it is not just about this position.
Yeah.
Also about Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp always replace Sadio Mane. It's just like a message for Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
The star here is Mohamed Salah, not you.
Mhm.
Because if you look to Juventus or Barcelona, no one dare to replace Ronaldo
Mhm.
and send him to bench.
Yeah.
Why Jurgen Klopp every match
Every
send him?
game, yeah.
And also you need to think about who's take penalties.
Mm.
Who's take penalties takers?
Yeah.
Always Mohamed Salah. Why doesn't Sadio Mane? For example, so I think it's the problem. It doesn't just start with Jurgen Klopp. Sorry,
It's
with about
two
the
players.
past.
Mm.
It's there is a tension between two players, and Jurgen Klopp take Mohamed Salah side.
Well, with that said, I think we're actually out of time right now. Right, just a quick one on boxing. Over the weekend, Lomachenko did what Lomachenko does, and beat was it Luke Campbell? So with that note, we would want to call it a day. Until next time, stay blessed. Peace.
Bianconeri sulle sciarpe, fuori veloce e forza Juve! Strisce